fun and excitement. Awesome. Now what the heck was I
If
doing?
you're one of our lucky aspiration brooch holders, be sure to check out the Old History exhibit. A special collection of art.
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
Cool. So where do I need to go? Cut to the chase.
After bringing an end to the tyranny of the oppressor Link, Joey created Minos to ensure that forthwith technology would always serve rather than enslave the citizens. Minos is devoted to ensuring your happiness, always there for you. Minos is available for you on any terminal. It knows you. It understands you. It helps you become everything you aspire to be. Minos, built by machines, inspired by humans.
Useless.
Aspiration brooch required to access this
The old history exhibit, I needed a special aspiration brooch to get access to the room.
exhibit room.
The centerpiece of the whole museum was a synthetic arm. I recognized it. It was Joey's. He'd lost it in our fight against Link all those years ago.
Look, over here!
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
Alert. Trajectory of
The arm! Isn't it amazing?
Seemed like I wasn't the only one interested in the Joey arm.
Didn't I say I'd bring you here?
You did, Dad. I'm so stoked.
She doesn't want to
This
be here.
is Joey's arm! This was once attached. Hold on.
So we're gonna
Cecily,
snap her brooch.
I think someone wants to talk to you.
Maybe he's come to look at Joey too.
No! Joey, it's my turn! Coming!
trajectory of Stuntpit.
You'll have to excuse my dad. He's very dedicated to Joey.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. Wow, you look different.
What do you mean?
Your outfit. It's so...
Rugged?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
This museum visit just got way more interesting.
Brooch.
I like your brooch.
This? You mean you've never seen one of these?
Give it to
You must
me.
be from the Gap or something.
Me? No. Good one.
It's an aspiration brooch. The council awards them to people who max out their kudos each month. Social climbers, they're known as.
You must be an incredible person.
What, me? No, it's my dad who earned the kudos, obviously. Talk to him if you want to know who to impress.
Then, how did you get yours?
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend or something.
So they're transferable?
Technically, yes.
Does this social climber status do anything for you?
Absolutely. First, everybody who sees you can tell that you've been a model citizen all month.
Very inspirational, I'm sure.
Actually, it's kinda embarrassing. Everyone just stares at you all day. It's not like you even get anything good from it. Not really.
Then what's the point?
I guess if you really care, you get to go look around the special exhibits over in the old history room. Dad gets so excited by that sort of stuff. Can't stop staring at the old map.
An old map? In the old history exhibit?
Yeah, shows the city as it was 10 years ago. He's obsessed with how terrible things were in the pre-Joey era.
So there's a map in the old history exhibit showing the city as it
What was
was?
that?
Yes,
Just walked over
and
me.
it's
That's
old.
awesome.
Everything in there is.
Hey, listen, I know we just met, but I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
No offense, but you don't seem as evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
Do you ever feel like you're not being given the whole truth about the city?
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit...
If I were a cynic, I might call some of it a little unbelievable.
Don't say that around my dad. He really buys into all this stuff. Hey, listen. You and me, we're on the same wavelength here. And it's a different wavelength than my father.
He does seem very devout.
Right? And honestly, just staring at an old arm gets dull. You can just walk out, but I'm stuck here.
And you can just go into the back while I can't.
I'll make a deal with you. You give my dad a reason to leave, and I'll give you this dumb thing.
Piece of
You
cake.
in?
No
Okay,
deal.
I'm in. That brooch in exchange for your freedom.
Finally. Praise Joey.
Praise? Yes, praise Joey. The girl had agreed to give me her aspiration brooch if I could somehow get her father to leave the museum.
The city wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hello there.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
Sure.
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
You don't walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
Hey, mister.
Oh, dang
Yes?
it. That was
Alert. Trajectory of
not what I meant to
Stumphead.
do. Can I go back?
I've met toasters in this town with more
come
conversational
on.
skills than you.
Oh, I know. They're getting more eloquent every day.
Oh, nice.
Ah, right.
That works. Oh,
Alert. Trajectory of Stumphead.
I'll bet your favorite flavor of Spankles is regret.
No, it's grape.
Yeah, well. Never mind. What sort of sign are you looking for?
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen, putting Joey first above everything. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey, just as he would have wanted. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel than the Savior himself?
Alert. Trajectory of Stumphead. Alert.
You kind of worship Joey, huh? Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign?
got that.
From who?
Joey, of course. When a man reaches our age,
Our age?
he starts to look for guidance. And what better thing to point me in the right direction than the arm of Joey himself?
Joey's actual arm. Quite something, huh?
Yes, the original arm that wrenched the city from the precipice of damnation.
Didn't it just get stuck to a hand scanner?
This very arm wielded a weapon so great it tore down a tyranny. This very arm wielded a weapon so great it toppled the heads of government, forged a plowshare and rebuilt the city from the ground up. With this arm, he plucked the eyes from the Hydra of Link and gave them to the people so we all might see.
All that by himself?
Yes! Yes! All by himself! The whole story can be found on the stations around the hall.
What are you hoping to learn from the arm?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation, my journey, destiny. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until today.
And what if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey. I had a feeling, without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while. I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside so the Savior and I can have a little us time. Just me and the hand.
Trajectory of
something else. We need.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
This guy doesn't go anywhere else.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Can't talk to him.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
The droid was going around in a circle, repeating the same inane message.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hey.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
So we want the aggressive. Shouldn't really matter. Ah. Dang it. Need this guy to get in range. It's locked. Try one more time. Oh, it should be easy. Should be the operative word.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
To guide us to a glorious future.
Go away.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy
How
Aspiration
you feeling
Day.
now?
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Alert.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I think he's trying to give me a high five.
Oh, come on.
What else could it mean, right?
What if you never get a sign?
Then I shall never leave.
What if you never get a sign?
Then I shall never leave.
Say, I'm looking for a specific location. An obsolete area code E1594. Is there a map around here somewhere?
A map around here? I don't think so. Unless you mean the map in the old history exhibit.
I do.
Well, that counts.
Well, in that case, you're in luck. There is one in the old history exhibit. How it was before the Joey era. It's like staring into oblivion. But of course, without a brooch, they won't let you in.
There's a map of the city in the old history exhibit?
Not just any map. It shows the city as it was 10 years ago.
Is that a social climber aspiration brooch?
Ah, I know a real savior craver when I see one. I'm proud to be one of the biggest social climbers in the past 30 days. And the 30 days before that. Such an honor. Sorry, I made you drag that out of me a bit. I'm just never sure where Joey stands on humility.
Oh, I say he's rather flexible. If I wanted to get inside the old history exhibit, this brooch would be the key.
Alert. Trajectory of...
What if you never get a sign?
Then I
Dang
shall
it.
never leave.
Why does
What
it
if you
tell me
never
to do
get a
that?
sign?
Then I shall never leave.
I better go and admire something.
Keep a smile on your face.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Ooh, crazily, huh?
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Enticingly. Gently? No. Maybe just need to try different ones. That one's locked, which is weird.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Union City wishes
Ah.
all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
So now I'm gonna tell him to go away.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
He's beckoning me closer. He wishes to tell me something. He's about to give me the answer. I can almost feel it. Oh, Joey, I am listening.
Goodbye.
I'd better go and admire something.
Keep a smile on your face.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Oh, no, I just have to change it. Right here.
Union City wishes all
Yes.
citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
God, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did every...
That's okay, Dad. It's all right.
But Cecily... I just don't understand.
Come on now,
Union
Dad.
City wishes all
Let's go get you a
citizens
nice
happy
can of
Aspiration
Spankles
Day.
at the cafe.
Yes. Yes, I think that'll do the trick.
Union City
I think it's
wishes
time I
all
tried that
citizens a
new
happy
flavor.
Aspiration Day.
I
Give it
very
to
much
me.
enjoyed our talk today, Mystery Man. It's been eye-opening.
I'm glad we could reach an arrangement, miss.
Featherbottom. Cecily Featherbottom. Best Aspiration Day ever. Here you go. A deal's a deal. Until we meet again, may the light and wisdom of Savior Joey smile upon you. Happy Aspiration Day.
You too.
The old history exhibit had a whole bunch of stuff from the old regime. Definitely worth checking out.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City.
Oh, what the heck? How do I put it on?
Aspiration Day.
That would be kind of helpful.
We invite you to salute the people of Agio City, our faraway friends and valued members of the Union Group. Unstinting and determined cooperation has allowed both cities to grow. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City is now the envy of the civilized world. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. From our new partnership with Agio City to the ongoing enrichment of the Gap, Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. In the Savior's name, the Council formed the 5 ministries that continue
Alert.
to guide
Trajectory
Union
obstructed.
City in this new Union City wishes all
Savior
citizens a
Joey
happy
leashed the
Aspiration
oppressor
Day.
Link to serve and protect the people, and founded the council to restore the
Union
rule of
City wishes
democracy.
all citizens a
Then,
happy
his work
Aspiration Day.
complete, he departed the city. The struggle against Link was long and fierce, and there was great suffering. Only through great sacrifice did the Savior defeat oppressor Link
Union City
and
wishes
declare
all
the city
citizens a happy
free.
Aspiration Day.
Story of Joey. 10 years ago, evil gripped our beloved.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Fluids. You need them. We all do. But water isn't only scarce. It's dull. What's a good citizen to do? That's why famed Ministry of Plenty
Nice.
craniohydrologist Mr. Spankles created Spankles. Spankles is far more than just your recommended daily dose of vital fluids. Every can is bursting with micro-pleasurants to boost your mood and your aspirations.
Please enjoy the Museum of New History.
Union City
Thank you.
wishes
Learn
all
all about
citizens a
Union
happy
City
Aspiration
in the
Day.
post-Joey era.
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
me in. Let me in.
The old history exhibit had a whole bunch of stuff from the old regime. Definitely worth checking out.
Who saved us from starving and sadness and hate? Savior Joey.
Creepy.
We invite you to salute the people of Agio City, our faraway friends and valued members of the Union Group. Unstinting and determined, Union City wishes all citizens the happy aspirationless cities in the world. We stand together.
Welcome to the old history exhibit, young lady.
Really? No, no!
Join us in celebrating our Commonwealth of
What the heck?
United.
Jeez.
Welcome to the old history
Just have
exhibit,
to
young
walk in.
lady.
That was the big secret. And there we have our map.
A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
Okay.
The information droid will be with you
This
shortly.
holographic map demonstrates the success of the Council in revitalizing Union City.
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Technology. Every citizen can finally look up and see clear blue skies.
A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
About to break this thing open.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
Oh, come on. try to get the robot in there.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
So we need him to do something else.
Life in the Gap has always been primitive. Here we see a typical scene of two fully grown Gaplanders eking out an existence in the harsh wastes of the desert. Note the animal they are about to slaughter. Most likely the now extinct quadruped commonly known as a goat. Goats were fierce predators, which were notoriously difficult to trap. Our two models here were clearly top hunters.
I don't know. How would that help? Play attraction.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey.
Maybe he'll malfunction?
Many
The
decide
robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldiering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Joey? Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Whoa.
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that... Joey?
I do have a crowbar.
Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey. Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I couldn't help finding it amusing. There were too many people watching to just smash the glass. The gruesome tendrils pulsed ominously. The product of Link, an experimental fusion of man with computer that had ended in tyranny.
Creepy. Ooh, what's this?
10 years ago, I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link.
Okay. Oh. Hello. I see your
The
interface
droid
port.
had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot. Those
People
robots
love
always
walking
gave me
over
the
me.
creeps. I'd had a run-in with this tech all those years ago. I hoped Union City had gone in a more sustainable direction. The old Link terminal had long since stopped working. This city synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap. A padlock prevented whatever was inside from getting out. It was an old fridge. There were strange noises coming from it, as if something was trapped inside. Slight recollection? What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
I was, just giving the machine a checkup.
Good luck with that. Lost cause if I ever saw one. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibit? Quietly. That's why you're here, isn't it?
No.
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history. I didn't want to be berated by the guard again. I needed to find a way to distract him. Many years ago, Spunky had helped me in my quest to defeat Link. I was glad to see that he had gotten the respect he deserved. Excuse me.
Oi! Keep the noise down.
Oh, sorry.
A little respect while you're
Maybe
in this
something with that
hallowed
other robot.
place.
Right. And you're a guard here?
Name's Payne. Roy Allen Payne. Ex-security officer, 30 years on the force. And I've got my eyes on you.
Why has the fridge got a lock on it?
Do I look like an information robot? All I know is that it's locked.
It sounds like there's something alive in there.
I once heard about a terrible creature with big red eyes and a long tail, living in the darkness, waiting.
I hope it's not one of those. See you later.
Enjoy the exhibits. Quietly.
Quietly. What a jerk.
All citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
What's this guy doing?
Fluids. You need them. We all do. But water isn't only scarce. It's dull. What's a good citizen to do?
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
That's why famed Ministry of Hydrology.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Why is it not refilling?
Doctors agree. Just 2 cans a day for all we need to work and play.
Union City
Put a
wishes
little
all
fancy
citizens a happy.
If you're one of our lucky aspiration brewers, be sure to check out the old history exhibit.
City wishes all citizens
I don't know.
Aspiration Day.
Collection.
Welcome to the Old History exhibit, young lady.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Stop! Stop this noise at once! Quiet down!
The information droid will be with you shortly.
No! Stop! Stop this noise at once!
Wait. Move. Move.
Quiet down! What is the meaning of this?
It's kind of dumb, but whatever.
Put this thing down. Make it stop this disrespectful noise. Nonsense. There's no. Everybody out! All right, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey.
Does that say fart? Nope. Come back here. I don't know how this is gonna help.
An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual.
So that's probably how I get out. But
The old vacuum robot looked familiar.
huh. Oh, come on. What the heck?
Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use.
It's a city map.
The terminal was switched off.
It's not helpful. Joey.
I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it. A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
Just using my crowbar for everything now? Yep. It's more helpful than the scanner.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table. The droid had an old interface port at the base.
Ah, so close.
The holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot.
Okay.
An old barrel transporter robot. I'd had a run-in with this tech all those years ago.
See how that would help.
What a waste of time.
I know. I know. Oh, wait, what's that? No, nothing.
Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use.
Man, I don't know.
The old link terminal had long since stopped working. holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot.
Change request. Load new manual.
The terminal was switched off. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use.
I don't know. I just don't know.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. The droid had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot. Union City still had some pretty backward views on the Gap. These models were far too clean-cut to be Gaplanders. They'd done a good job with the goat, though. That old stuff was always the best. The inside of the fridge looked disgusting. It smelled even worse. Slight recollection?
I think I need to give up. I have no idea. I don't know. There's only so many things to check out. It's kind of dumb. Lame.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good. Because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows.
And
And
you
all.
can interface with things.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
Why would it say
That's
bye?
everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back.
More like,
We were
let's
never
go.
called that.
Best friends.
That'll do, Joey. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Hey, Joey. You see that holographic map?
You need to get your eyesight checked, Foster. It's not showing a map anymore.
Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
That's all for now, Joey.
Oh, I gotta get this stupid backpack. Wait, back. No.
Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
Perfect.
What is it?
Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it.
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said.
You're probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please, let's not call it juice.
You.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay, but would you mind looking the other way?
Of course. You almost done? Sorry. It's, not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean. Decommissioned. Murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how the system works first.
I'll have another look around.
Got your cover. Snipe flies by. Maybe? Oh, do I have to put it back in? I guess that sort of makes sense.
Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, this is exactly what I need to reprogram that barrel robot. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, but can you read them? You're welcome.
Go reprogram the robot, please.
What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever. And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into.
Perfect.
It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. Discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
That casual. Ruh-roh.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed? Hmm? What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your YouTube again?
Of course. I have nothing to hide.
Indeed, Mr. Grundy. Do pardon my curiosity, but I wanted to double-check a little something. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing,
Almost.
Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I'm surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonzo was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Let's get out of here. So it would seem. So it would seem.
Graham had taken the...
Oh, come on. So I need to get that uniform on at some point. Do want a new monitor, but does the 4K Apple TV keep this from crashing?
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
Or would the capture card make a difference?
I didn't realize I was that big. Droid schmoid. These tin cans all look the same to me.
I don't know what this is gonna do, but I'm gonna stick it in there.
Happy Aspiration Day, sir.
Wait.
Now, step 2.
Oh.
Time to choose your favorite hologram.
Do they do anything different?
Oh, no, sir. It's purely cosmetic. Once you've made your choice, you'll be all set. Please choose your desired hologram.
It'll have to be the Joey hologram for me. I just love him so much.
Wonderful choice. You'll stand tall above your fellow citizens. There, your aspiration brooch is ready to collect.
Thanks.
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
You don't have clearance for there, Citizen Graham. Please obtain a travel waiver.
If I was to get to the recycling plant, I was going to have to obtain a travel waiver.
Where would you like to go?
Actually, I'd like to stay here.
Of course,
Where the heck do I
Citizen
get a
Graham.
travel waiver?
Remember, I get travel sick.
Maybe Joey knows.
Well, Joey, how's it feel to be outside again?
Wow. Did I do all this?
So you've told me.
I love what I've done with the place. I am truly something else.
Okay, Joey. We know where the recycling center is, but how do we get there?
Maybe one of those monopods?
Nah, travel's restricted to that area.
Well, how do we unrestrict it?
Good question.
That's why you keep me around. I may not have answers, but I've got some good questions.
Any idea what we should do next, Joey?
What do I look like? An information booth?
A little around the eyes. What do you think of Greta?
She's perfect.
She's a hologram.
Exactly. All data, no sloppy organics. My kind of woman.
Glad to be out of that museum?
You know it. That place was full of useless old junk.
Well, now that I've broken you out...
Don't finish that sentence.
This place... it's so...
Clean?
Not what I was gonna say, but yeah.
You're welcome.
Why should I thank you?
I'm a cleaning droid.
Yeah, but...
You're welcome.
Is Spankles seriously the only drink around here?
Yeah, like, where's a guy gotta go to get some high-grade synthetic lubricant around these parts?
I was thinking of bourbon myself. Let's move on.
Lead the way. I wonder if Rita remembers me.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
I need to get to the Home Crescent Recycling Center in the industrial level.
What a curious choice. To reach the industrial level, you will need to obtain a travel waiver. Please log your request with a well-being officer.
Well-being? What about that Alonzo guy?
I don't think he'd be too keen to help us. Can't you give me a travel waiver?
Not my department, sir.
I need a travel waiver. Where can I find a well-being officer?
Did you have a particular officer in mind?
Officer Orana Newblood?
Did her a
Do
favor.
you have a problem with your well-being, Graham?
Nope,
Sure.
never felt better. I just need her to grant me a travel waiver.
Well, I'm delighted to inform you that she's currently working at the aspiration platform. Though it is unlikely she will have the time to grant your request with the preparations necessary for tonight's gala.
You ever heard of that place, Joey?
Only stuff I know about Foster is what I could see from my plinth.
So Orana could get me a travel waiver to the recycling center. If I could speak to her at the aspiration platform, I'd be one step closer to finding Leet. Remind me, where can I find Officer Orana?
Officer Orana is currently working at the aspiration platform.
Thank you.
Until the next time.
There won't be a next time. Yeah, there will.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go? Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy
Nice.
the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Don't tell me what to do.
was supposed to be working somewhere around here. My hope of finding Leet rested on convincing her to grant me the travel waiver.
Finally. What time do you call this?
Well, it's earlier than I might have been. But on the other hand, it's later than I expected.
Are you being profound?
He wishes.
I'm sorry. Please ignore my droid. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. We're in the midst of a disaster. A meltdown. Somehow a bird got in and made a total mess. And the official cleaning team is indisposed. On today of all days. I, P4RT, have been delegated to resolve this issue. For your own well-being, I invite you to call me T. I hereby subdelegate the task of cleaning this area to you and your droid.
Actually, I'm just here to speak with Officer Orana. Can you tell me where she is?
Officer Arana is occupied in the control room right now, not to be disturbed. In fact, she's even locked the elevator. Not that it's any business of a cleaner.
Maybe we can start with cleaning the control room.
The control room demands a top-of-the-range cleaning team. And I very much doubt that Rust Bucket is up to the job.
Hey, this isn't rust. These are janitorial scars of honor.
He may be old school, but he gets the job done.
Either way, you're going nowhere till this whole area is spotless.
You won't be disappointed. Right, Joey?
Spotless is my middle name, Foster.
You will remember, of course, to uphold all ministry regulations. Cleaners must be uniformed and accompanied by a cleaning droid.
I'm right here, you know.
Yes, and will be expected to be silent. Kindly remember your place. Please return when everything is in order.
T was a stickler for the rules. To have any chance of getting that travel waiver for Arana, I would have to play along.
No problem.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Oh, you must be Grundy. Graham Grundy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Tarquin was telling me you and he had quite a crisis on your hands. The pair of you rescuing some poor wee mite from certain doom.
Well, I suppose.
How terribly inspiring for you. Oh, anyway, just look at the time. I fear I shall lose the best table. Sir Reginald Arthur Schnipple requires his daily tipple. No inspiration sans precipitation, what? Good day, Mr. Grundy.
That is one big puddle.
Welcome home. Your delivery has been placed in your domicile.
Please, Foster.
After 10 years in the Gap, I'd almost forgotten what a toilet looked like.
Ew.
This thing was built with a sense of smell. The smell of Mini-K is bad enough already. Let's not...
There was a boot print. Curious. So Graham was a cleaning supervisor?
growing anything organic.
A box had been hidden outside the window. If I could get the window open, I'd be able to reach that box.
Okay, this thing was built with a sense of smell. The smell of Mini K is bad enough already. Let's not make it worse.
Looking sharp.
I could make anything look good.
You'll have everything squeaky clean soon, Rob. And wearing that, emphasis on the squeaky. Hey, I remember these things. You always wanted the whole set. Weren't there 4 of them? Where's Captain Philby? He's the best one.
Hey, don't touch that. Open windows. I can't even right now.
Ahem.
She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Don't do it.
Ahem.
She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Hey, Songbird.
Hello, husband.
Husband?
Graham is my dear husband.
What have you gotten yourself into this time, Foster?
Just go with it, Joey. We have an arrangement.
Strictly temporary, don't ask. I see you've changed. Good idea. You looked like a Gaplander.
Can I open the window?
I'd rather you didn't.
Please.
Why not?
See those clouds out there?
Yes?
That's not water vapor.
Oh. Where's the Home Crescent Recycling Center?
Recycling? What's that?
It's where you take old things and turn them into new things to avoid waste.
That sounds amazing. Can you recycle me, Foster?
You don't want that. They'd have to melt you down.
Sounds painful.
And a waste of time. Union City has plenty of everything.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
She's quite the charmer. I can see why you married her.
Really? What the heck? All right. Let's just stop there. Try again later.